You've probably wondered about all this talk about drafts and notes. No, not those kind of drafts and notes. I'm talking about instruments. No, not those kind of instruments. An instrument is a legal document that defines rights and duties. Ah, there. Those types of drafts and notes. But you might know them better as checks and IOUs. Drafts and notes are what lawyers call negotiable instruments. So what's a negotiable instrument? It's basically an unconditional promise. We know, you've heard that before. But the negotiable instrument promise really is unconditional, at least according to a court of law. It unconditionally promises to pay a certain amount of money on the spot or at a later set time. The checks that we use every day are drafts. It's ordering a payment to be made when presented, which is what is happening when you cash a check. A payment is being made to you. Notes, also called promissory notes, are just that, a promise to pay later or over time. For example, when you borrow money from a bank to buy a house, the bank will ask you to sign a promissory note in which you promise to pay the bank back over a period of time, often as long as 30 years. These documents, or instruments, are called negotiable because they can be negotiated or traded from one person to another, just like cash. In fact, cash in the form of paper money is a special type of negotiable instrument, and you might have noticed that a dollar bill is sometimes called a banknote or Federal Reserve note. The most basic requirement for a document to be a negotiable instrument is that it must contain somewhere within it either the words "pay to the order of" or some equivalent, obvious indication that payment is to be made to someone. Then there should be an endorsement or signature. What follows the pay to the order language, which is also considered part of the endorsement, can change how the negotiable instrument works. For example, if a name of a person follows pay to the order of, it means the money must be paid only to that person. This is called a special endorsement. If pay to the order is not followed by a name, it means it is a blank endorsement. For example, a check made out to no one means that anyone who has the check can receive the payment. The same is true if you make the check out to cash, unless, of course, your name is Cash. But using a blank endorsement could be risky, though, because if you lose the check, it means anyone, even a thief, can cash it. A restrictive endorsement allows for the transfer of the document or the money it represents for specific purposes, like stating something is for deposit only. Legal U can guide you through the ins and outs of negotiable instruments and any other legal matters. Legal U. You can do this.